You say this using a description of an anime with a title that is The Most Notorious Stalker runs the world's greatest Quan. Yeah, episode 1, the reaction is not going to commence. Okay, monsters manifest and I assume you're the heroes that take care of them. Oh. Okay, your grandfather. Okay. Really? Yeah. I wonder about that. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the thing he's worried about, but hey. What an axe. Okay, well, actually I think this was pretty cool for now. Oh, insect. Cool. This does look so cool, actually. Start, pretty good start. We'll see how it's gonna develop. Oh, was he able to take it out, but he died in the process? Oh, the sunrise. Yeah, she was kind of obsessed there. Okay, well, I'm seeing his motivation. I don't wonder whether this will be the type of story where we'll get some backstory of his grandpa, maybe a flashback. I'm certain we'll get hype from certain people that they learn that he's the grandson of this guy, but... Stolen. Alright, so he was the strongest in the past. But you're the greatest stalker, right? Okay, so you're a strategist of the group, understood. Stalker, wait, that's a class? Actually very hilarious, there's another anime that's coming out currently. That's amazing, but it is kind of in contrast to this one, where the main character does basically the same thing, but if you know, you know. Let this grieving soul retire, I recommend it, it's a super funny anime. Okay, that's a body. Looks like an insect. Yes. Oh, okay, so you are specifically just boss. Well, at least you can fight. I mean, it is the weakest though, it's not just ridiculed. It makes sense that it is combat-wise the weakest. Is this the queen or so? Yes, you learned your lesson very quickly. Yeah, there we go. Oh. With firearms? I guess so, it's something that's supposed to. That's actually a very good excuse to have. I like that. Good excuse to have such a class.
A few moments later.
So this is something I wanted to talk about whenever I saw what this anime is gonna be for. Usually it does bother me that if anything, whenever you have a character that just gives commands, almost as if the other characters are Pokemon, at that point it does make me question the other character's abilities, but by making it... Oh yeah, exactly. I love this. I love this. More anime should do. If you want to have characters like this, yep, do something like this. Make it part of the power system. Oh, he can even... Okay, that's very useful. But yeah, he's incredible support. But what I was going with everything, I really love whenever tropes are used as an essential part of the power system. It is awesome. Just tell me that you truly believe that if you wanna have it in your show, just implement it. Cool. Teamwork. You hear it? Ooh. Others die. Cool. I mean, it appears that you already are. Okay. Alright, I like the motivation. I actually like the characters. There is a lot of still shots that just show certain aspects, but that's fine because the actual motions were decent. What I want to say is I'm fine with cheap animation on certain moments, just when we have a fight up at there. Was that a mouse? That was a mouse, wasn't it? Yeah, a mouse riding a carriage? Driving a carriage.
6 hours later.
結局大きな仕事は既存のクランに回されて。
それは逆だよ、ロイド。
Oh,
俺たちは若く、そして見た目が
of course it is.
若く美しく花がある。成功しているクランの多くはそういう面だ。
Sure. We'll see.
広告塔
Yeah.
とすればスポンサー料も手に入る。
Wow.
それがいいから国がひいきしていい。
Yeah, probably. Which is why he probably chose to be.
このままくすぶっていても仕方ねえ。さっさとクランを作っちまおう。
I mean, you're trying to make money and to do this job, right? There is literally nothing wrong with wanting that.
お前が俺の女になって。
Uh-huh.
俺には夢がある。偉大なオーバーデスを超えるシーカーになるって夢が。
Alright, alright.
わかった。クランを創設しよ
I guess so.
う。した。いや、あさっての昼でどうだ。
Okay.
Tomorrow.
They ran away. They ran away, didn't they?
裏切りやがった。
I figured this was where things were going. My overall opinion is that this is interesting. I think animation was fine. Story start is fine. I like where the main character is at. I kind of like this main character from the little we've gotten with him. But I'll be fair, this episode didn't feel complete to me. I like it. I like the ending as well. Kind of just, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I really need to watch episode 2 in order to get a better grasp. It's one of those shows where episode 1 is not enough in its own to kind of give me a good opinion. I like a lot of the concepts. I like the main character. I like, once again, his motivation of his grandpa. Seems like he's going to be a unique individual. I'm certain these two are gonna be, they're gonna be met again. They're gonna be witnessed again. I don't know. The point is, they will be seen again at some point, I'm certain, and it's going to be revenge, or maybe they will have redemption. I have no clue. Overall, though, I did mention it during the reaction, but I really adore whenever a story, any sort of fantasy story, does the type of thing where it adds a normally complaint for most people whenever they watch a show, that kind of takes them out of the story and integrates it into the power system of the world. I gave JJK as an example where they need to explain their abilities in order to get the boost. Here, whenever they have a guy that they just in the background and gives commands here and there, it actually makes a lot of sense because it actually increases their abilities. And I just really appreciate it. Just more stuff like that in any sort of fantasy show is really appreciated. One thing I actually appreciate, at least from the scenes that have been shown so far, is the grandpa was shown quite a bit in flashbacks, and it seems like he is genuinely... It's one of those things that we might actually get to know him more as a character throughout this story, because he is so essential in every single way when it comes to Noel. Even small things where he mentioned about how important it is to get money no matter what. I wonder whether I said anything right there. But point is, a lot more was explained about him, and I am quite confident that it's gonna continue being the case. So I'm actually quite happy with that. And once again, animation definitely had some unfortunate moments, but it is absolutely not the worst I've seen, not even remotely. Not even remotely. So more than willing to continue watching. Now, another thing I did enjoy was small moments of animation, very small. It's just one of those things I really think that animation studios should understand when it comes to action anime like this. If you want to have bad animation when the character is just talking or tying their shoes, etc., stupid stuff like that, or is just zoom out while they have a conversation, I'm personally fine with that. Just put everything into the fight, because that is important to have good animation. Once again, it wasn't anything incredible, but I think it was satisfactory. This episode definitely seems to be setting up more the story rather than some epic fights in the dungeon, how everything works, the world building exposition. I enjoyed that. It's just, overall, I feel everything is fine. Just, I'm interested, very interested, I would even dare say, in certain aspects, but I definitely need to watch more to get a better opinion. Who knows, maybe it gets worse, maybe it gets way better, but for now, there's a video that I can subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I